Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to the Post-Apocalyptic News Radio, your only source for the latest goings-on, a little corner of the post-apocalyptic wasteland we call home. Our top story tonight, the MCR, which we will discuss now. As many of you are aware, our free wasteland has been the target of the MCR Empire for some time. They seek to rule by fear and blood. We have not let them. We have repulsed them when defeat seemed imminent, but they are never defeated. A number of days ago, the door choppers rampaged through property, damaging entrances, and stealing nothing. Then they were welcomed across the MCR border. Now we have it on reliable authority that no less than 5 kilometers away from the border, the MCR are mustering their forces, preparing for a battle to take us once and for all. It cannot be allowed to happen. The AMM and the VBU are scrambling to defend the border. To the common man, I implore you to prepare. Wall off streets, barricade homes, and arm yourselves and never surrender, because they never will. Be safe, my faithful listeners. We will get through this one way or another. Now for tomorrow's weather report. The storms are gone, but light rain yet falls. Flooding waters have fallen back. Wind speeds are falling to 3 kilometers per hour, and temperatures are holding at a range of 20 degrees Celsius to 18 tonight. The rain should stop by tomorrow night. With it we can expect thick fog to roll in. But that's our weather. Now on to more pressing matters. The world outside has changed. The environment has grown cruel and harsh. Water and food have become prized commodities, and all the creatures we once knew have had to adapt. Some are kind, some strange, many monstrous. Let's discuss our new wasteland fauna. In the world that was, we held rings as something special. A promise, a status symbol, a luxury. In the world that is, we cast them down. For a strange creature exists that terrifies. That creature is the ringed tooth. Small, circular creatures that look like simple rings with hundreds of small, razor-sharp teeth in the center. If inserted on a finger, they slowly twist themselves around, feeding off the blood that comes out. If left on, eventually, the finger falls off. They are a revolting thing, to be sure. So if you see a ring on the floor, do not trust it. Now I'm afraid I must leave you for a time, for our benefactors require time to speak, but we'll be back very soon. Terry's Towels has a sale. 2 large towels for just 5 cubes. Come in today, or you might just miss this opportunity. Clarence's smithy is in search of manpower. Learn the trade, craft metal goods, and have a craft for life, explicitly in Alavic. And we're back with more of the latest. Let's talk survival. More accurately, let's talk survival cooking. More specifically, let's talk quality survival culinary. Most of us haven't had a decent meal since the world ended, living off the scraps of the world past or risking contaminated meat hunted from our new furry friends. Often bland or bitter, these meals leave us wanting. However, thanks to a kind soul traveling the wastes, I know a few things you can do to better your meals. In the world that was, there were delightful things, like warm puffs of flesh from the sea, scallops. Today they are gone. But you can still have that same texture and taste. While the ring tooth is a dangerous thing, if boiled, the teeth fall out, and then if cooked in oil or butter, they become delightful. Be sure, however, to boil them for no less than 5 minutes, or they may yet have their teeth. Moving on, it's no secret that this world is a dangerous place. People have grown desperate and taken to helping themselves to your stuff when you're least prepared. Stay ready. Stay informed with the latest reported bandit movements. The Merkva tunnels have been sealed off. placing the settlement on a sort of siege. With the looming threat of the MCR, many of the authorities there wish to return home, to defend their families. This is not helped by consistent attacks by the Merktha, who seek to end the siege. Attempts to negotiate have been unsuccessful. Friends, families, and loved ones have all been separated by the vast wasteland. Our mailing services are unreliable, facing the dangers of the waste alone. They risk their very lives that we are not forgotten or estranged. By popular harassment, we're closing that distance. Stay tuned for letters from home. This letter is from Jess Finley, addressed to PANR, to read for one Monica Finley. The letter reads, Mom, I haven't heard from you or the boys in some time. Just wanted to let you know I'm still alive. Dad's not. Died to a monster out there. I heard the screams from inside our shack. He begged me to come help, but I just waited for them to go quiet. When I sleep, I dream that I'm that monster eating Dad. I'm sorry I couldn't keep him safe. I hope you didn't get eaten too. Jess, my condolences for your loss. But with that, I'm afraid we're out of time. I should like to thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you all the very best. And if you are truly out there, good luck.